Hi, this is Steve from DrumDial, and I'll be showing you the best way to tune your bass drum with a drum dial. Many bass drum heads come with an internal dampening ring that go around the inside edge of the bass head. This Power Stroke 3 has a pinstripe that shows where the ring extends to the inside edge of the head. Always tune to the inside of the ring when using a drum dial. The Kevlar patches strengthen the head where the beater contacts the bass head and gives the sound more attack. Apply 2 of them for double bass applications. I recommend tuning to just above your lowest setting. Bring the tension rods up until they just barely make contact with the hoop. Apply palm pressure to the center of the head and slowly adjust the tension rod until you see the wrinkle move. I am pressing closer to the edge here only to demonstrate. When you remove the palm pressure, the wrinkle should go away. Now this is the inside of the dampening ring. This head also has a pinstripe that will make estimating the edge distance and tuning easier. Now place the drum dial tuning tip on the outside tuning ring right on the stripe. Kevlar patch placement is pretty straightforward. Place it in the center of the head and adjust your bass beater for the most attack. Place the patch below or off center for more sustained and lower bass sounds. If you decide to place this below center, be sure to lower your bass beater also. I'll be tuning this kick batter to 70. If you want a lower sound, 68 works very well also. Remember, tune to the inside of the dampening ring. Also, the bass is the lowest sounding drum in your kit, but don't tune it so low that your hardware rattles. Remember, match your gauge readings for the most sustain and the most volume possible. If you decide to port your resonant side bass head, allow about 4 inches from the bearing edge to the edge of the port to make room to tune in between with a drum dial. Always allow enough distance from each lug for easy tuning also. Large bass drum heads make edge distance less critical than on smaller diameter drums. In this case, the edge gauge is optional. Either way, it's easy to attach and is great to use for all drum tuning. I'll be tuning this front resonant bass head to 72. If you want an even lower sound, 70 works very well also. And tune to the inside of any port hole. If the port is too close to the bearing edge, tune around the hole. Resonant bass side heads are very forgiving. Remember, match your gauge readings for the most sustain and volume possible. For our resonant side bass head, I'm using a Remo Ebony 10mm Diplomat head here. For an even deeper, lower bass sound, try a thicker bass head. In our next video, I'll show you the best way to tune a snare drum with a drum dial.